DKOldies. Today we're going to talk about the history of their website, their YouTube channel, and the controversies that they get into. The first thing is the website, being started in 2005 to around 2006. 2005, the domain was registered, but nothing was on it. 2006, they had a PNG file. When you clicked on it took you to their actual website. And everything was going well. Almost every year seemed like their website would update. And then in 2017, or at least when this capture was taken, we actually saw really decent prices on retro game consoles. $75 for a GameCube player pack, which would not hold up today. And now we have the DKOldies that we know today. It's a pretty short history on their website, as there isn't really much to talk about. Now with their YouTube channel, they created the YouTube channel in March 18th, 2015, and a video that came out on the same day, how to fix your blinking NES system, which was just a short little tutorial showing you how to fix an NES blinking system. And for the first few years of DKOldies on YouTube, we wouldn't see the main face of DKOldies being Joey. Joey would make his first appearance in a video called Check Out This NES Accessory, the Laser Scope, released in May 25th, 2018.
Hey guys, it's Joey here with DKOldies, and I just found a cool product I wanted to show off. So here it is here. It's called the Laser Scope, and it's an NES accessory that works similar to the Zapper gun. So let me show you what it looks like on. Alright, so here I am wearing it. So it was originally for the game Laser Invasion, but works with any game that uses the Zapper gun. So basically you shout into the microphone fire, and where you're pointing at here, it simulates a Zapper gun firing. So it's got some controls here on the side, volume button, and that's it. Just thought it was cool and wanted to show that off. So it's called the Laser Scope.
And he isn't as hyper as he was today, as he most likely just got hired. Now after that, they would make a Facebook group, a TikTok account, Instagram, Twitter, all the main places. And that's where DKOldies is today. But this isn't the end, as they also had YouTubers talking about how bad they were. And the first ever YouTuber talking about how much of a scam they are is a video released on August 9th, 2015 by the YouTuber Ostriches and Gin, with a video called DKOldies is a joke/scam.
Hey everybody on YouTube, today I would like to point out a website called DKOldies, or as I like to call it, the biggest fucking scam on the internet.
It's a really decent video and is the first one to talk about how much DKOldies is a scam, but it isn't the first one to make it popular. That would go to the channel HQ Silas Sterling. On October 31st, 2021, the problem with DKOldies came out.
DKOldies. What's wrong with him? He just seems like another guy talking about useless retro item, stuff. Doesn't matter.
This was the first YouTuber and video to talk about how DKOldies is bad, and was the first one to get popular from it. Now, it didn't say anything about a scam, as Silas back then thought it was just a YouTube channel talking about dumb video game facts. And the two main ones that he goes with is the Wii can play GameCube games, and the PS2 logo can flip. But what makes this video incredibly important is almost all the views are from Facebook, as DKOldies posted this video to Facebook on February 14th, 2022. And still, to this day, is the most popular video on HQ Silas Sterling's channel. Now, this would spark inspiration for another channel, because these videos were so bad that someone had to make a parody of it. So on March 1st, 2022, a YouTube account called DKOldies released its first video. Did you know the PlayStation could do this?
Fun fact, did you know you can actually power on the PlayStation by pressing this little button right here? Fascinating, isn't it?
And still to this day, this account is making parodies of DKOldies, from their dumb, stupid little shorts where they explain the most basic information, to the parody of the packaging videos, which they started recently, to just general how they're scam stuff. And then another channel would come out of the blue, Chadson Live. We're unsure of when he started talking about DKOldies, but he started talking about them and would compare the prices to other websites. But he wouldn't just stick to DKOldies. He would also talk about other places like Amazon, GameStop, how they're a scam as well with their prices. So you had three main people talking about DKOldies. You had Chadson Live, which would talk about just general video game news and DKOldies. You had DKOldies, which was a perfect parody account of DKOldies, and HQ Silas Sterling, which isn't the best one, but a really good example for this type of stuff, as he spent $120 on DKOldies and showed off almost every flaw that they had with each item. But HQ Silas Sterling usually sticks with his own content. The DKOldies stuff is usually on the side. Now, this isn't the end of the controversy, as out of nowhere, someone sent them a death threat.
We got a death threat last night in the comments of one of our YouTube videos. I understand that some of you out there are upset with things we either do or don't do, but at the end of the day, we're just a small business trying to do the best that we can. If you have a problem, please reach out to us and we'll fix it. Death threats just take things way too far. If you want to make videos poking fun at us, please do. We can take it. I've seen a few, some are hilarious. But if you're making these hateful videos just to get views to your channel, then you're a part of this, and I'd hope you wouldn't want to be.
DKOldies was sent a death threat, and all three of these channels had to talk about how uncool it was, how bad it was. It's good that the person's going to jail. DKOldies, Chadson Live, and HQ Silas Sterling all may hate DKOldies, but they can respect them when someone sets them a death threat. DKOldies was hit with it the worst, though, as if anything bad happens to DKOldies, DKOldies is usually the first place people look at.
Fucking immature, and now we're getting blamed for it, and now we are getting fucking shit at too. Like, people are commenting like, oh, the police will be after you soon, so don't send death threats because we're getting blamed for them. And death threats are horrible. I didn't mean to do this, DKOldies. We're just a parody channel after all, and yeah, see ya.
And besides that, that's where DKOldies stands today. You have several channels talking about them, and the three biggest ones typically doing their own thing, but occasionally will come back to DKOldies.